I covered myself with a bedsheet. No matter what my dad said, I didn't listen to him. I was afraid of men. On my way to school one morning, I met a man who said he didn't have an umbrella and asked for my help. I agreed. Afterward, my backpack and phone were scattered on the ground, and my body was covered in wounds. The police rescued me, and by the time my mom arrived, I was at the hospital. The doctor told her I had suffered severe injuries. I would need to use a colostomy bag for the rest of my life. The police showed me a photo of the suspect. I closed my eyes, but to catch him, I still identified the man. The police quickly arrested him, but he hadn't been convicted yet. My story was reported on TV, and reporters came to the hospital, wanting me to talk about what happened. I was so scared that my dad took me and we ran away. Dad put me on the bed, and I asked him why everyone looked at me so strangely. I noticed that I couldn't control my bladder anymore and had wet the bed. Dad tried to clean it up. He tried to help me change my dirty clothes, but I struggled, and he grabbed my legs tightly. Why was my dad acting just like the man from that day? Dad froze. He finally understood what had happened to me. From then on, I covered my head with the bedsheet and stopped talking to him. Dad took the man to court, but the man denied everything, saying he was drunk and didn't remember. Because of a lack of evidence, the trial was postponed. A person in a stuffed animal costume came to my room. He didn't speak, but used a notebook to communicate with me. I hugged him, and we became friends. Every day after that, he came to be with me. When I was released from the hospital, I wanted to go back to school. My classmates and I saw the person in the costume. He had been with me every day, never leaving my side. I ran back and called out to him. He turned and waved. I asked him if he was my dad. Only a dad would protect me like this. It must have been so hot in that costume. I took his hand, and we walked home together. I took off his mask and wiped the sweat from his face. That night, I overheard Dad saying that the judge might not sentence the man to death, so he was going to take matters into his own hands. The day of the trial came, and I bravely told everyone what had happened. But the man continued to deny everything. In the end, the judge only sentenced him to 12 years. My parents were heartbroken for me. I saw Dad stand up, grab the iron nameplate from the table, and hit the man. I hugged him and told him to go home. I didn't want him to go to prison because of me. I didn't want to lose him. Dad couldn't stop crying. He picked me up and took me home. This isn't a movie. In real life, that man has already been released.